This is electronic rhythm.com.
Welcome to the Underground Movement Show. I'm G-Ron, and in this episode, we love giving back to the electronic community here at Electronic Rhythm. And we're always happy when we come across others who also devote their countless hours to our adored music scene. In this show, we welcome artists as well as visual creator and independent developer focusing on Max for Live devices and Ableton, Mr. J74-Fabrizio Poce. He has created a lot of plugins, Max for Live devices, as well as other tools that any aspiring artist would like to know of if you're working in Ableton. Besides that, even if you're not working on music, he's also developed some tools for visual creation when it comes to animation and graphics. Based in Amsterdam, we were happy to sit down with Mr. J74 and find out more about him and his background. Hi Fabrizio, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we got a lot of ground to cover, so let's begin with your music. What would you classify your production as?
Well, classification is always difficult for your own things. Most of all, what I do, if you just look at it from straight point of view of the practical things, it's mostly instrumental music, kind of ambient, a lot of harmony in there and down tempo.
You've always been into ambient, or did you develop that?
Well, no, really. Well, the company was always there. In the 90s, I used to play in a lot of bands, and we were doing kind of electronic-based, sometimes of pop, but mostly alternative, indie kind of stuff. And as one way or another, I went my own way alone. You tend to be instrumental when you are without your singer, so it can kind of develop by itself.
Oh, okay. So, what are some of your favorite artists that you've got some inspiration from?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm listening music. What it's 35 years, more than almost as how many I'm old. Well, things like Boards of Canada, Simon Green, Lamb. A lot of artists. Also things from the 70s I like a lot.
What kind of stuff in the 70s?
Well, don't know, things like rock, progressive rock, or even things like Chic, or it's a lot of stuff. I love the music of the 70s in general.
Would figure, you grew up more in the 80s that you'd have more.
Well, I do. But yeah, I mean, you have also your parents, and they have records. Then you start from them, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So, besides Ableton, what other DAW do you use?
No, I'm purely Ableton. Actually, it was my only and first DAW. I mean, musically speaking, when I was in the 90s, I wasn't using at all the DAW. I was working on boxes, mixers, etc. And then I have a period, probably 5-6 years, when I didn't do anything. Well, I kept on playing the guitar or the keyboards once in a while, but not doing anything. And then I started again when it was probably 2006, 2007. And I started because actually I got curious about Ableton Live, and I actually started from there to develop to the point it is now.
Ah, okay. That's very nice. Do you use any other third-party plugins?
Yeah, I do use plugins. I have quite a lot, but I tend to use let's say for the last album I made, self-produced, which is actually free online. If you wish to download it.
We'll put up links to that, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure. I wanted a very warm sound, so I actually used a lot of, the few analog synths I have, I use them a lot. And also bass and guitar, they made a lot of space into the album. And that kind of sound it's not really what I can get from digital synths, even if they come close. There are a few things which are fine, physically modeled stuff like the Lounge Lizard, the Modart Pianotech. These are kind of things I use for sound. And then, of course, I use a lot of plugins for processing, reverbs, things like this.
Okay, very nice. So,
yeah.
Outboard gear, if you had one synth to take with you anywhere, what would you take?
Probably, I don't know. I mean, I have kind of affection for my old Roland Juno 106 because I grew with it. And it's 30 years with me. And I also like a lot the MS-20. I can just get jiggy on it. But also the kind of things I'm getting into lately, it's the electron stuff, the analog keys, analog 4. It's really beautiful machine.
Oh yeah, they're coming out with some really great stuff nowadays.
Yeah, they do.
So how long you been producing?
Well, actually, I'll answer the question in more kind of how long I've been making music. I'm something like 30 years almost. I'm very young, something like 10, 11. And producing, no, not really. I mean, my parents, my father played keyboards quite well, and I had the keyboard there, not knowing anything about music and just pressing the keys. So you get into it this way. But then I got my own way with electronic stuff, and since then, I mean, when I was 15, 16, 17, I used to play in bands, playing the synths, making the electronic stuff, and also playing once in a while bass guitar. And those days, we are talking about the 90s, I used to play a lot of music, a lot of gigs live. I made 2 EPs with the bands I had there. It was very active period. Then I got carried away by other professional stuff, more into programming and the internet. And it went actually back to square one when I discovered Ableton Live and when Max for Live was announced, because I could program and make music at the same time, which is kind of weird.
So what made you want to program? Was there like something that, I wish there was this plugin that existed, and then you just started working at it?
Well, it was more kind of, I had those ideas when I was making music with electronic instruments, things I couldn't do, or they weren't easy, or at least, I mean, I'm a decent musician in the way I can play decently the guitar, decently the bass guitar, I can even play drums a bit. The point is, you have to put so much effort to do many things, and at a certain point I get bored, or what is even worse in kind of musical stuff, you have to remember so many things, you have to exercise so many hours. So essentially what I went into was, okay, I understand this stuff, I just don't want to remember. The computer is perfectly in these kind of things, because if you put your own logic within the program, it will do it for you. So exactly those ideas were already there. I mean, it's nothing revolutionary, apart maybe from the generative video plugins. Revolution is a big term, I mean, innovative. But the other stuff, it kind of put down the ideas I had, and a lot of musicians have, with helping you in making the things you have in your head.
Did you go to school for this, or you just learned on your own?
No, I'm kind of autodidact in almost everything I do.
Wow, that's awesome. So you just start getting books together and just like art.
Yeah, but I love exploration in everything. I mean, I don't know, if I get fascinated by something, I can go and lose myself into that for days, and then I come from the hole up again, and I learned something, and then you start to use it. Let's say when I started doing software, I didn't plan anything at all. I mean, I had those ideas, I started to put them down essentially for myself first. And it went, I mean, I liked what I did, what I made, and I said, well, let's try and make them available for people. And the reaction were extremely good, and that kind of powers itself up to another level because of the feedback. And then you go on and on and on. Now I start to plan a little bit more, because I have those ideas, so I tend to write down things when I'm working on other things. I'm playing tennis, whatever. I have some ideas, I write them down. At a certain point, I just look upon the notes and, oh yeah, that's one thing. Oh, I'll try to make it. And then I go. So I have some notes yet to be finished, and some on the visual side, some of the harmonic side. So there will be some follow-ups and some upgrades and new plugins coming on these directions somewhere in the future.
Oh, that's great. No, we see that you got templates for Launchpad, APC40. You have editors from Outboard Gear, some tools for like for video animation creation. You know, that's great. I know a lot of people are going to want to follow your website. Now, I see that you kind of have a vision for the future, like how things should progress. Like that's why you helped program these new devices and stuff. What do you think the up-and-coming artists should do? What do you think they should take into account when they're building up some sort of following for themselves?
Well, that's a very difficult question. Let's say the tools are there, but that's one thing I still think, well, I mean, maybe I'm a bit conservative into that. I still think that's one thing which is better than them all together, which is performing. Perform. Get on stage, go with friends first, go free, show what you can. If you are good, it will show up. And that's the place to start. And around that, then there is technology to help you. There is the internet. There's all the social media. There is a lot of improvement, I think, in the area of the Spotifys or the iTunes of this world to help improve visibility of good content. I mean, but first of all, performing live, it's the place to start, I believe. Don't focus. Of course, if you are making electronics, you have all your electronics to let work. I know they can be a bit stressful, but maybe simplify it a little bit. Go to the kernel, to the real heart of what you are doing, and make it feasible live and do it live.
Ah, very nice, very nice. I see. We really appreciate you coming down, taking some time with us, explaining to us your background and your inner workings of how your mind takes on the world. So we really appreciate this. We're going to be putting up links to your free album, what you have. Do you want to talk a little bit about your album real quick?
Yeah, I can. Well, actually, it's something. I mean, I didn't plan to make an album, it just goes by itself. And as most of the time I'm making plugins these days, it's funny enough, you start to make some music to test your plugins, to improve your plugins, and yeah, it goes as an exploration. And the exploration makes the process enjoyable, and then 2-3 days later you listen to what you do. It was quite nice. So I just carried on a little bit and I finished those tracks. And yeah, as I said before, I wanted a warm sound, so I also went for very, very warm, good sounds. Trying to put the best I could from my sound experience on these machines. A lot of analog stuff, and it's very, let's say, very ambient kind of approach to the sounds. More trying to depict, to describe an atmosphere rather than making a song. And it's down tempo most of the time. There are a few numbers which go up to the under 30 BPMs, under 35 BPMs for one, but they are very subtle in ways. It's drum and bass, but really the music on top of it, it's ambience. So, if you like, enjoy it, because it's you can get it for free.
Yeah, that's awesome. We really appreciate you taking the time. And
yeah, there will be actually will be for free until the 25th of June, and after that will be on Spotify and iTunes and this kind of stuff.
Okay, great. We're going to be putting up links to that, and we really appreciate you coming down and giving us a small little chat. Thanks so much, Fabrizio, man.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
So you've been listening in the background music from Fabrizio's new album, as well as other productions he has done in the past. We'll leave you now with some of his visual graphics synced to his productions with a lot of his video modular softwares and devices that he has available for free, as well as some that are able to be purchased, which you can pick up on his website. Thanks again for tuning in. You've been listening to the Underground Movement Show with G-Ron.
This is electronicrhythm.com. This is electronic rhythm.com.